Hello, it's Lucy again. Today I'm going to show you my way of making, and my grandma from Sicily, how to make stuffed artichokes. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have breadcrumbs. Either you can make them yourself or get like Progresso Italian or something. You want to be sure that there's nice oregano. This is from my garden. Just a bit of oregano in here. And then about a quarter of a cup, this is about 2 cups of breadcrumbs, and then about a quarter cup of parsley. It's about a couple cloves, just little cloves of garlic. Make sure they're nice and mixed up in there. And this is about a quarter cup of finely diced onions. And about a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Okay, so now what I do, now here's the thing, you don't want to add liquid yet to this, and I'll explain later, but you want to keep it dry right now. Alright, so now for the artichoke part. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, salt and pepper. That's like almost always. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I cut the artichoke. So you want to cut the top off, and I use a knife for bread. And then you want to cut the bottom. And there. You want it to kind of stand as straight as it can. I'm going to toss that in there. And then what I do on the stalk part, take off that outer layer. And then just go like this and just dice this up, really small amount. And then we're going to put that in the stuffing. It makes it more artichoke-y. Well, okay, here we go. All right, now the other thing, and I have to actually give credit to Martha Stewart. It's one of the first times I've ever seen her do anything. And I really like this idea. What she does is takes out the center, because what happens is that, you know, if you've eaten artichokes before and you've gotten to the heart and then you've had to take out that hair part, you know, it's like really nasty. So see all that? So you take this out, and there's a benefit, besides the benefit of taking out already that and not having to deal with it by the time you get to the heart, you get to fill this with the stuffing. Okay? So that's what we're doing. So that's pretty clean. And then what you just want to start, just take off some of these down here and get your scissors. Some artichokes are really pokey at the top and they hurt, so these are pretty good, but it just makes it look nicer. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we're going to be right back, and I'm going to clean this area up and I'll show you how to stuff them. Okay, so here's the thing. So now this is all cleaned up. To open these up a little bit, you just kind of want to push it down a little bit, and then you open this up. Okay, now I'll show you what I mean about when I was put it on a plate so you can catch the stuff. So what I mean when it's easier when you're putting this stuff in here, it just goes down to the bottom. So you just kind of pour it now, because if it's moist already, you have to like open them up and stuff it, and it gets really difficult. So you just keep kind of going around, opening the leaves up. See how it just kind of falls right down in there? Okay, then when it's all stuffed as much as you want it, then what I do is you get a little bit of white wine and you pour it over the top, because one of the things about artichokes is that you want them moist, and you want the stuffing because they absorb so much water, the artichokes, and this will make them really tender. All right, so after you do that, then you get some olive oil, and it just kind of soaks right down in there. And then what we do, that looks beautiful even when it's not cooked. Put it in a, I like to put it in a pressure cooker. And put it in here. And I like to, and so you want the water level to be about a quarter of the way up in there. So we're going to put the top on and close it for about a half an hour, and that'll be it. So we're going to let this cook, and we'll be right back, and I'll show you how to know how to test it for when it's finished. Okay? See you in a minute.